much good to say about Bass Reeves. He is, in my view, is a great role model. I think you learn from history, and we have such an important story to tell. It's a little different than any other town, and if we can get people's imagination caught on somebody or something in Muskogee that will bring them here to learn more, then that will be great for Muskogee, but it'll be great for the people who are learning those lessons from history.
You're exactly right. When you think about just the space we're standing in right now, there's so much history around us, and really that's true for everywhere.
Yes.
You go in Oklahoma. Knowledge of history can help you make good decisions today. Knowledge of history helps so many things. Talk to them about it.
Well, you always hear people say, well, we need to study the past so we don't make the same mistakes of the past. But I always say, we're going to make the same mistakes. It's going to happen. What history can teach us is how you overcome those mistakes and how you can get along with other people. And we can look back and see, how did our ancestors overcome a drought or whatever. And from them, we can take lessons in what you do to make a successful life. All of those lessons are so important for today.
When you think about the things that you've learned just from doing this, where can people find more information? Why is it educationally important no matter what age you are?
Well, you can find lots of information in books, of course, and as an author, that's where I always point people first, go to the books. But of course, in the media, there is so much that we can go to. I hope, first of all, it intrigues people enough that they want to come and learn more. And then I hope that they can look at us and see where we have embraced our history and how good that can be for learning and growing as people, and how it can teach us lessons about how we get along with one another. Muskogee has great history in that area, and so that's a great story to tell. Really, the truth is sometimes much more interesting than fiction actually is if you go back and look at the people. And when I teach history or I write about history, that's what I'm always wanting to dig up, is people. What are their stories? How did they survive what they went through, and what can we learn from them? And so when I'm writing something, I'm trying to tell that story basically, and because it's interesting enough, it doesn't need really to be embellished. Our history, particularly here in Muskogee, is great history.
You're exactly right.
I have a new book. This is Muskogee, the Indian Territory. I wrote this one to celebrate Muskogee's 150th birthday, which we are celebrating this year. And so it's got a lot of little brief articles about history of Muskogee, going way back to the beginning of time and all the way up to the 1970s and 80s, to the time when we had a little song written about us. And so you can learn a lot about the town of Muskogee in this book here.
That's beautiful. Where can people find more information about your writing? Where can they get your books? If they're a teacher, how can they reach out to you?
Well, you can reach me at my website, okieheritage.com. My books are all available at Amazon or at my publisher, Arcadia Publishing. I do some self-publishing, so those are at Amazon, also listed on my website.